Hi, I'm Nicholas Peterson. Have you ever wanted to make your own action figure? Or thought to yourself, if only I had the right pieces, I could make something amazing? I'm sure at some point in your life you wanted something unique that you weren't able to buy, like a customized case for a collection, or had a great idea just for the right gift and everything you found just didn't meet your expectation. Now you can change that through the power of 3D printing. After listening to my speech, you will become familiar with what 3D printing is, how it works, and its current uses. 3D printing is revolutionizing the way things are manufactured, both at home and the industrial level. As with most things, it's good to start at the beginning, so I'm going to jump right in with what 3D printing is exactly. Invented by Chuck Hull in the 1980s, 3D printing, also called additive manufacturing, is the process of making a three-dimensional object by depositing material one tiny layer at a time. Additive manufacturing was originally used for rapid prototyping, allowing manufacturers to closely inspect the final product before putting it into a production line. The basic idea behind additive manufacturing is comparable to a common desktop printer, but instead of adding dots of ink, a 3D printer only adds material where it is needed. According to the Department of Energy, additive manufacturing offers a new flexibility for part construction and potential energy savings of up to 50%. Now that you know a little background of what 3D printing is, let us look into how it works. Even though it comes in different styles and sizes, all 3D printing processes follow the same basic steps. It starts with creating a 3D blueprint using a computer-aided design, commonly called CAD, modeling program, or with the use of a 3D scanner. Some software can actually give hints about structural integrity. Once the 3D blueprint is created, the printer needs to be prepared. This includes refilling the raw materials, such as plastics, metals, powders, and binding solutions, and preparing the build platform. After you hit the print button, the machine takes over, automatically building the desired object. Although processes vary, material extrusion is the most common type. Material extrusion works like a glue gun. The printing material, typically plastic, is heated until liquefied and extruded through the printing nozzle. Using information from the digital file, the design is split into thin, two-dimensional cross-sections, like slices of cheese, so the printer knows exactly where to put the material. The nozzle deposits thin layers, usually 0.1 millimeters thick. The printing process can take anywhere from minutes to days. After the printing is finished, every object requires a bit of post-processing. This can range from unsticking the object from the build platform to removing support structures to even just brushing off excess powder. So now that you have a nifty printer that's pretty much only limited by the printer size and your imagination, what is it actually good for, you ask? According to 3dprinting.com, applications for 3D printing include uses for the medical, aerospace, aviation, and automotive industries. Home use is also becoming more popular. The biggest use of 3D printing in the medical industry are 3D printed implants and prosthetics. Also, for researching a medical process of building organs and body parts termed bioprinting. Aerospace aviation industries use additive manufacturing to create new specialty parts. The automotive industry uses are evolving from simple concept models and prototypes to functional parts that are used in test vehicles. HowStuffWorks.com mentions that personal 3D printing is mainly for hobbyists and enthusiasts, but because machines are getting cheaper, it's becoming available to more people. If you can't afford or don't want to purchase a printer, there are online services that you can send your 3D designs for printing. You can even set up your own online shop and earn money when people buy your designs. Now that I've given an overview of what 3D printing is and how it works, let's review what we've just covered. Today I gave a general overview of 3D printing, what 3D printing is, which is making a three-dimensional object with tiny layers, and how it works, which involves creating a 3D object with a computer, prepping the machine by refilling things such as plastic, metal, and cleaning the build platform, then printing it, which splits the 3D design into horizontal 2D images so the printer can put the material exactly where it needs to, and then finally cleaning the product once it's finished, and its current uses, which include the medical, automotive, aerospace industries, and for home use. The medical, such as prosthetics, the automotive for usable parts, and aerospace for specialty parts. In the words of Dwayne Michaels, trust the little voice in your head that says, "Wouldn't it be interesting if?" and then do it. Thank you for listening to my informative speech.